I'm Justine Owens, author of The Harmonic Mind, and I would like to tell you a little bit about my life and how I came to work on this book. I've always felt that I've had my feet in two worlds throughout my life. I have a strong love and interest in science since childhood, but also an interest in what I call other worlds of consciousness. I learned about this other world in a recurring dream I had at 4 years old, shortly after the death of my sister. I felt a divine presence and an energy in that dream that was very powerful and comforting and seemed more real to me than my usual life. That energy has stayed with me and given me a lifelong interest in consciousness and unseen worlds. When I was an undergrad, I was trying to decide my major and was torn between physics and psychology, but it seemed to me that physics would eventually come down to the study of the mind, so I majored in cognitive psychology. When I was in graduate school in the Stanford Psychology Department, we were not allowed to use the word consciousness because it was not defined adequately. But at the same time, there were experts in that department in hypnosis, and I found kindred spirits in the study of lucid dreaming in the psychology department, which had a major impact on me and the writing of this book. Fast forward to my life on the faculty at the University of Virginia School of Medicine, where I studied near-death experience for 4 years and complementary and alternative therapies, where I was first introduced to the idea of the biofield. The harmonic mind describes my investigations of the biofield and with the parallel track of healing from chronic neuropathic pain. And it describes my observations and growing theoretical framework to connect these two parts of my life. I spent a lot of time and energy trying to integrate holistic therapies into the medical system with some success, and I realized that there are institutions that achieve this integration, but what was really needed was a solid scientific foundation and understanding of the biofield. I came to understand that the biofield provides a holistic model for the understanding of people as truly integrated systems and could provide a solution to many problems in science that have resisted explanation and stumbling blocks such as the mind-body problem. I was strongly encouraged by my students who were so enthusiastic and curious about my ideas, and I could sense that they could sense that this was part of their future and an exciting development for psychology and holistic healing. So I submit this proposal to you in the hopes that it will encourage further investigation of the biofield, because there is so much promise in what can be done to understand it and incorporate it into the mainstream, and I believe that it will solve a lot of scientific problems as well as integrate therapies into the mainstream that are so needed and could save people from a lot of suffering and give them a chance to fulfill their lives in happy and exciting ways. So thank you so much for considering my proposal.